There's nobody at home. In the next 1 hour, our home had been raided. Nothing was taken except our nice little box which had our Form 16As. So there went our evidence. We could not petition. Rachel has given you the rest of the story, how determined he was. And I'll tell you, he tried looking for that commissioner. He has not found him until today. Because he really felt he was unfairly treated. Now, those early days, though his friends called him Cheb or chairman, he had these very good friends, Lumatete Muchai and Peterson Semenye, who kept him company in the early years. I used to call him honey, I would call him darling. That is when we had got married. So when Rachel came along, of course the name changed. We became Baba Rachel and Bama Rachel. So the honeys and the darlings disappeared. That's why I decided to have my flower here with honey on it. At least now that the children are grown, I can still call him honey. But honey, I have to call you honey because I'm saying bye to you. I was transferred from Mombasa. I used to work in Mombasa, then later to Kwale. I was transferred because I was outgrowing the station. But because of my family, I did not want to leave. But my bosses at the National Treasury insisted that I had outgrown and I have to move. So I moved to Nairobi. I didn't know how to tell my husband to join me, because you don't tell a Luya or a Bukusu man to follow you when you are transferred. They will not. So I started by pulling Rachel slowly for her studies in Nairobi. I pulled Jonathan, and then I left Emmanuel behind with him. Emmanuel has given you the story, because I used to do the cooking. Now there they were, the two of them. They didn't want to employ anybody to work for them, and Emmanuel has explained to you how they ate the mud fishes. So with time he knew it would be a matter of time Emmanuel would leave to come for further studies in Nairobi, and then he would be lonely. That is when they made the decision to come and join us in Nairobi. And if they had not come to Nairobi, I don't think they would have established Kuto and Partners, that firm that he established, because then there would have been no need for him to come. He became the managing partner, and other than their company growing in terms of career and everything, that's when now it was easy to do the masters, and it was also easy. It was possible for him now to take up the job as the chairperson of IEBC. We had a lot of, other than playing golf, he encouraged me to take up leadership. Rachel has mentioned it. As for me, I went to the highest level. I became the chairperson of the Kenya Ladies Golf Union, a position he felt I needed to take up. And I thank God for him, because it instilled a lot of leadership skills in me. Now, my husband had this habit of starting a project and throwing it at me. The macadamia trees you see out there, there's coffee somewhere down there, bananas we had done. He just decides, we are going to do this. And then along the way, he says, now you run with it. I didn't then realize, it's only recently it occurred to me, this gentleman was preparing me to take over all these responsibilities. It's only recently, when I had a chance to sit, that it occurred to me that is what he had in mind. Because I have been so strong, I don't know where my strength comes from. But this morning, I almost lost it. I almost lost it, but I have a team of women with me. As I'm giving my tribute, please come forward. Muganda and the team, you know yourselves. Just come and stand here. You will not talk. They have been praying for me. They have been singing for me. And today, usually it's them who insist. Wake up, we are going to pray. Today, I actually talked to them, approached them, and I said, ladies, can you pray? And they prayed. So I was